So you're thinking about moving to the Magic Valley? I can't wait to show you around the small farming town of Filer, Idaho today. If you'd love to have a small town feel that's just minutes from the big city, stay tuned and I'll walk you through a few neighborhoods with different price points to see what might fit your taste and your budget. Right now I'm at Kelly's Canyon Orchard, where they raise beautiful peony flowers, and they have pears, nectarines, peaches, plums, cherries, apricots, tomatoes, and melons. You can pick your own or purchase picked for you. And if this is your first time on the channel and you want to know all there is to know about living in the Magic Valley and the surrounding suburbs, then subscribe below so you can be the first to know about the current market here in South Central Idaho. My name is Carol Nolan, and I've lived in the Magic Valley for almost 20 years now. I love helping people make a smooth move to the Magic Valley, and if that's you in the next 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out. All of my contact information is in the description below. I'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to the Magic Valley. And they have incredible cherry trees growing right over here. This is just a beautiful location down here on the canyon, right on the Snake River. Let's get over to our first neighborhood. I love vintage neighborhoods and vintage homes. And right now we're down in the center of Filer, where you can see a lot of tree-lined streets. And these homes were built here in the early 1900s. That was after the canal companies came in and put some water on this land and made it into a thriving metropolis. Many small towns were formed back then, and Filer is one of them. The vintage homes that we're going to look at today are listed between $285,000 and $345,000, and may be the perfect fit for you and your family. One thing to be aware of a home that's 100 years old is that its plumbing and electrical have been updated. This home that I'm coming up on now is currently on market for $325,000, and although it doesn't say that it's been updated on the plumbing and electrical, it does say that it'll take VA and FHA and Idaho housing lending. So I'm pretty sure that everything's been updated because it'll pass all those inspections. This home was built in 1950 and has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and a detached 2-car garage with built-ins. In the garage it has built-in cabinets and a wood-burning stove, and that makes it a great workshop. It's a 2-story home with below grade and almost 2,000 square feet. It has the largest lot, which is just under half an acre, which gives you plenty of room for RV parking. Filer is a small farming community and only really takes about 5 minutes to drive through the whole town on the main highway, but it does include some great places. Filer hosts the Twin Falls County Fairgrounds at the end of August and over the Labor Day holiday. It's filled with farm animals, 4-H, kids, and FFA, and you'll also see all kinds of crafts, business booth. You'll have fair food, and you can enter your photos or crafts into the fair. Competitions. My husband has entered into the competitions for photos and has won a couple of times. Got some ribbons, so I'm sure that you can too. There's a rodeo and country music during the fair too. It's a great family time. And the community is very, very small, the kids who take part in the fair. And with larger lots that you can plant your gardens, we do have the Southern Idaho Landscape Center here in Filer. And they have all kinds of beautiful plants, trees, garden vegetables, all kinds of gardening accessories. And it's one of my favorite stores to shop in. And then, okay, our next little house over here is listed for $345,000. And it was built in 1905. It does say that all the plumbing and electrical and sewer line have been updated. It has an inviting front porch, over 2,000 square feet. With 4 beds and 2 baths, it would be the perfect family home. The heating here in town is, I think they have forced air gas and central air. It does have some baseboard heating in this particular home, but the other homes all have central air. You can see the 2-car port, and it's about 1/3 of an acre, which gives you some extra outdoor room space. For your convenience, maybe to make a fire pit or something like that. And just around the corner, we have some family conveniences. And there's an M&W Market with True Value Hardware. There's also a Pizza Hut and Subway for fast food. My entrepreneur friend, Crystal, started this little drive-through coffee shop called the Caffeination Station a few years ago. She's been very successful. And And she has several employees there. They're all incredibly friendly and great. And I love her shop because she puts a Bible verse on every single cup. Our last vintage home was built in 1915 and also has the updated electrical and plumbing and offers underground sprinklers. What I love about these homes is the character they offer. Again, there's a beautiful front porch to enjoy. The inside offers 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with over 2,000 square feet. It also has a 1-car garage, which you can make it into a great shop. This home has original hardwood flooring with a large living room and dining area. And then their heating is gas heating and central air. And I'd love to hear the walls talk about the history of this home has been through. And so if you like one of these homes, vintage homes, or one like them, feel free to call, text, or email your questions. Let's head over to our next little bit newer, more contemporary neighborhood. Now we're in the west end of Filer in the Cedar Creek Estates subdivision. The homes here were built in 2005 and to 2015, and the neighborhood has beautiful sidewalks throughout. Right around the corner from this neighborhood is a beautiful wedding and events planning center called the Apple Barn. I've attended several events there, and it's always been like just an amazing location to be at. Filer also has several churches. There's the First Baptist Church, and there's also a little Pentecostal church called In His Name, if you want to like hallelujah. There's also Calvary Chapel Canyon Springs and a few other smaller churches in the area. And although it's a small town, there's plenty of choices to fit your worship style. Filer does have its own public school system. Their mascot's the Wildcats, just like in the High School Musical movie. Niche.com rates them at a strong B for their system. The schools are very 4-H and FFA oriented, as it's an agricultural community. And then there's also Clover Lutheran School, which is a small private school, like pre-K through 5th grade. And Filer also hosts 2 daycares if your family needs that. And we're at our first home that's up for sale in the subdivision. It's at $449,900. It's got 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's a 2-story with over 2,300 square feet. And it has a 2-car garage. There's RV parking available here and other homes. 4-star gas heating and central air. Has a breakfast bar and pantry. They own their own water softener. The counter finish is laminate. So as you can see, it's a beautiful neighborhood. So let's pop over to our next house. So we just popped over to the next street in this subdivision. My friends live right up the way and love this well-kept, friendly neighborhood, which is just so close to Twin Falls for all your amenities. It's just 10 minutes outside. And as you can tell, the neighborhood is quiet, which is one of the things we love about the Magic Valley. Now, Filer does have a golf course. It's called Pebble Ponds, and they have a bar and a restaurant to enjoy there. And they often host music events. And then for over 21 fun, you can drive right down Highway 93, about 45 minutes to Jackpot, Nevada, if casino gaming is something you enjoy. And Filer also has Legacy Field Sports Center, where tournament sports are often hosted. And they have an RV park, hi ladies, there, so you can stay for the weekend or several-day events. Occasionally they host car shows and music venues. And so we're coming up on our last home in the Cedar Creek Estates. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath with almost 3,000 square feet. The heating's electric with a heat pump for cost savings. And there's a 2-car garage, so we're here. And it has a bonus room upstairs, which is great for kids and guests. So if you have any questions on this neighborhood or ones just like it, all my contact information is in the description below. But the next piece, I want to head over to a 5-acre slice of heaven that's here in Filer, and I think you're absolutely going to love it. Now we're strolling down the private lane to this 5-acre property at the end, which means there's no drive-by traffic. This home just came on market, and if you're interested, make sure you reach out for more information. One of the best things about this property is you're secluded, but only 10 minutes from Twin Falls. And you can get there all your grocery shopping, all your Costco, all your dining, all your entertainment. You're also close to outdoor adventures like Balanced Rock to ride your ATVs. You can go fishing, kayaking, camping close by in Buell and Hageman, which are within 30 minutes. And this charming home, it just invites you into a large family room with vaulted ceilings and kitchen with granite countertops, and it has a double stove. It has plenty of room for everyone. It's got 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. The primary bedroom has a walk-in closet, and then it has an inner closet inside of that, which has climate control for all your valuables, and mostly here it's guns. And the primary bathroom has heated floors and a jetted tub. And the home also features an ensuite for your guests. And there's a new 2-inch blinds throughout the house. You can enjoy summer evenings back on the back patio with family and friends. Also, there's a shop with electricity for all your projects. There's beautiful, mature landscaping all around the house, surrounds the property. There's plenty of space for a garden, and you can enjoy your plum and cherry trees. There's pastures for your horses, cows, goats, chickens, and there's also a small goat barn and 2 hay lean-tos. And bonus about this area is there's no CC&Rs. You can enjoy sitting down next to the creek and unwinding after a long day, or you can just relax in the hot tub that's out back. This property includes 4 deliverable water shares. You have your own well for drinking water. It really is a slice of heaven. It's country living at its finest. It reminds me of when I was a kid and would visit my grandparents who lived on a farm. And I always felt safe there, and it was peaceful. And I had a great time picking vegetables from their garden and having family dinners together. So I hope you enjoyed my video today and the different options for housing that Filer, Idaho offers. If you love the vintage homes, be sure to drop me a note so I can show you more of those types of homes in all the surrounding suburbs in the Magic Valley. And if newer homes are your vibe, Filer can offer you that too. But if you're looking for those 5 acres, which don't come along that often, make sure you reach out. All my contact information is in the description below. And thanks so much for watching this video. Please hit the subscribe button so you'll be the first to know about the current market here in South Central Idaho. And just may God richly bless you.